3 a.m., what would you say to yourself 30 years later? Yes.
And fixturing operations required to produce the part. Hi, I'm Iuliano, a computer scientist in the Manufacturing Engineering Laboratory at the National Institute of Standards and Technology. A Manufacturing Engineering Toolkit, or METK, is under development in NIST's Manufacturing Systems Integration Division, which is part of the Manufacturing Engineering Laboratory. The toolkit is intended to allow manufacturers to bring products to market quicker by having computer-aided manufacturing engineering applications perform engineering functions in the product lifecycle. In order to facilitate rapid research and development of the toolkit, NIST is also developing a virtual manufacturing system. The virtual system will provide the environment in which the manufacturing engineering toolkit will be used. By utilizing the virtual manufacturing system, researchers at NIST can bypass some of the physical limitations a real manufacturing system will present. Researchers can test different manufacturing scenarios in a shorter time span. In some cases, scenarios could be tested in hours, minutes, and sometimes seconds. The initial scenario involves the production of a test part in the virtual system. The test part is machined on a vertical milling machine. The engineering data for the part was specified in the simulation package in which the virtual system is implemented. This facility-level engineering data includes routings, tool crib operations, and fixturing operations. The routing in the system sends the bar stock to the vertical milling machines. Once the part workpiece arrives at the milling workstation, machine-level engineering data is used to machine the part. The machine-level engineering data for this part is generated by the Manufacturing Engineering Toolkit. The Manufacturing Engineering Toolkit will consist of the following computer applications: product data management, computer-aided design, routing planning, operations planning, and production simulation.
What would you say to that?
These applications is captured in the
Product data management.
The current toolkit does not
My voice is the same, right?
which is intended to be added in the near future.
It says Department of Commerce.
The current toolkit,
That's where they make the money.
import the design into
Operations planning.
generate the machine-level engineering.
Everything's always beta.
Simulate the machining of the part.
See, it says beta METK.
Virtual system using the generated data.
All we need is a Sony camera.
The toolkit will also capture all source files in the product data management application. The product data management system also provides a business workflow capability that allows modeling of manufacturing personnel interactions.
Modeling. You know what modeling is, right?
A business
It's
model
called
is
Pro
production of
Engineer.
this part
Very,
is
very
implemented
tough.
in the product data management system.
What do you think the best application is in that whole thing?
Engineering data
It's the
package
person
object
talking that has to drive it.
machine-level engineering data required to produce
It's not all the other people who set this up. You know how much Stallion costs?
The data package consists of an NC program, tool list, fixture list, geometry model, operation sheet, and route
That
sheet.
workstation alone that it's on was one computer board was worth $90,000 30 years ago.
To implement a business model.
And you think that's old? No one knows what silicone graphics is yet.
This is a depiction of NC program objects instantiation in the business model of the test part. The NC program
I used to think the music was bizarre, but now it like flows naturally, just like the crickets outside, not the crickets who hit bat and ball. Ooh, the paint hood is where all the paint is. You know, I worked there for a reason. People don't believe it, but I'm a real person. Some people think I'm artificial intelligence. No, I'm a real person. You know what process planning is, right?
Is sent to the NC programmer that the source file is ready to be translated.
That's me. That's CNN. You want to see what I did today? Oh, for sure. That's why people get up at 3 a.m. and start writing stuff down. It says 323. No. It is 323. This thing is bizarre. It keeps changing its mind. Especially since there's a full moon out there going this way. You know, the moon is going the other way.
This is used due to a small font size.
You don't think the moon can change people's minds? Oh, for sure. It creates a gravitational force.
The business model implemented in the
That's why there's crashes on machined parts.
is shown. It
See my
consists of
eyes?
the tool list, fixture list, NC
Yeah.
program,
No, not many people have two
and
eyes.
the operation sheet.
Let's just say you're Ingrid Iuliano. You'd be I. Computer aided design, pro engineer.
The first engineering task is design. A prior similar design file is checked into the product data management.
Better yet, if you get two Italian families,
Product data management system
one is
controls
Iuliano
access
and the other is something
The
else,
designer can edit the
then you
file
have two
and make
eyes,
modifications
like
to the design
Iuliano and
to create
another eye, just like my cousin.
When the designer is finished, the updated file can be checked
Look, it's
into
pro
the
engineer.
product data management geometry model object.
The music's kind of addicting though, right?
The designer interacts with the
The
product
designer
data
interacts, but when I did this
change the status
30
of the
years
geometry
ago,
model
I
object
walked right in with my
from the
bag and said, dude, man, can I try my guitar on stage? Oh yeah, we need to do a sound check. I mean, I had a stage, auditorium, and everything. Big, like, I mean, huge facility. $200 million per building.
This status change
Now you wonder why I'm getting my teeth done today? It's a full moon. You got to take the next available appointment. You know, healthcare failed, right? This is 30 years ago before COVID. You want to see what I did today? Oh, for sure. I just mimicked my old house. It's not even my house, but it looks nice. Yeah, you got to deal with all your neighbors at 12. You know that, right? The pressure of your neighbors slamming doors and cars and shit at the wrong time when you walk outside, when you're trying to work out. You have to go outside and work out during... No? Oh, yeah. Look at the room. It's lit up like a process planner. If I had a bigger screen, I could just put it up. That music is giving you a headache, just like CNN. You know, the Joint Strike Fighter, JSF-35. People think that the NIST was nothing, but those are the big shots, like Northrop Grumman, all the, like... It's even worse, because I did that one in 95 or 6, whatever. The one after that was even better. Building and Fire Research, a huge building. I mean, you could hear it, you know, firing up. That thing had a deer pile and everything. I used to ride right by when they opened the gates. Not when I went back, they had all like triple like obstacles and shit. Oh, I went across and checked all my neighbors today. Here's my little grow-up part. Tools and fixtures. Whoa, there's my computer. You got to be careful with those expensive computers. Now, you wonder why I would pick this, right?
Once this data is entered, the operation
because it's something for a kid, and I have the identical matching piece right there.
Can then be
determined. But what do you think's inside of it?
When the operations are known, the toolpath
Just something to make it easier.
the file format of the NC program.
That's an NC format. But the thing about it was, you had to actually have a machine part to do it, a real part.
Now the operations planning data is generated and
I used to have to wear glasses
in
and
the production simulation
but I was the
application.
point man. Sure enough, they destroyed that building. You know what the Holocaust was about, right? In the center of that facility was horrible. They researched how to like kill people. Oh, that's government institution for you.
This is the simulation
This
model
is CNN.
that is generated to validate the
You know,
operations
Biden just jumped out, right? Look, they changed it again. Early today starts in 1 minute. It's a simulation model. You don't see all those girls with the simulation model? Ooh. Look, there's Dr. Death. Here's Little Miss Pussycat. You know what was in here, right? That's not the Easter Bunny was in here.
Program actually executes in the simulation environment.
Look, there's Osama bin Laden on TV. Shave his head. Ever been laid in America? I used to stand there in front of my house saying, "Oh my God, Osama bin Laden never been laid in America." All of a sudden, Biden drops out of the race because of COVID. Look at the paint hood.
Taking a closer look in the simulation, one can see that as the NC program executes, the tool is being geometrically removed from the workpiece in the simulation.
Look, there's another psycho on TV.
The simulation environment provides the ability to capture problems in the NC program. In this case, collision detection has been set up to detect collisions between the tool adapter and the workpiece.
That's why I could never figure it out. Remember, your voice changes over time. My voice is my password.
In this simulation, a crash actually occurred.
But a crash actually occurred, don't forget. They're building the JSF Joint Strike Fighter still. I mean, this is 30 years later and they're still putting them out.
Stopped at the collision to allow further inspection to identify the problems.
Oh, believe me, you got to deal with every... Here comes another assassination. Come on. You just don't shoot at presidents.
By identifying the problem in the simulation and not on a real machine.
Look, they're all like scooting around like they don't know what to do. Now, for me, machine damage. You don't think I was playing like a rock star on that guitar outside today? Oh, for sure. Well, not today, but less than 24 hours ago in like blazing heat and shit. Now, if the moon is moving in one direction and you can feel the pressure of the earth, you'll realize that at 4 o'clock you're going to start studying physics. Raw bar stock. This is the same thing I did 30 years ago, but I memorized the script. I told you, building a fire research. You want to start getting up, you know, scientists get up early. All these assholes working from home. Fixturing. You know what a vertical mill is? No, but I played that guitar for a significant amount of time so they could all hear me all the way down the street. And the pressure of your neighbors slamming doors and shit, starting cars at the wrong time, beeping horns. You know, you can hear the train from 72 in this house. You can hear the roar of 95. You don't want to live next to a highway, especially right next to a travel plaza. Look, Jerkoff has a Superman on his thing. My wall is semi-static, but I could change it in a second. Look at my virtual background. I could change it. What's the most significant thing you see on that wall? Which wall?
Computer-aided manufacturing engineering applications.
You know, when you live next to a government campus, you kind of want to go work there. There's chemicals all over that place. Huge bats.
Researchers at NIST
Hazardous
believe
waste.
that this virtual system and computer toolkit
You know what hazardous
technology
waste looks
could
like,
lead
right?
to next century solutions
Oh, it's
to
green, believe me.
manufacturing problems.
Now, you don't think 355 has cans? How do you think they make these? Look, it says July 21st, he exited the race. He knew he was going out on 21. He planned it perfect. Because the next full moon is a month away, on my father's birthday. Yeah, because yesterday was my birthday, and a month away is my father's birthday, so a month away from that would be what? Do you think it's in tune? Roses are red, violets are blue? No, the paint hood is red. Here's all the credits. No, it's coming up to the paint hood. Look, if I had a bigger camera, I could do it. You know, that's Stallion. Thor. Look at all those windows. I mean, a whole lab of them. Look, she's honored to have accepted the nomination, but she ain't going to get it. She's going to drop out too. Because Clinton did the same thing. She already broke the glass ceiling, so the glass ceiling's already open. That's the funny thing about it was. Now we got some jerk off who his birthday was yes. This is Clyburn. Oh, believe me, these are all the fat cat jerk offs, black or white. These are rich politicians. Warren looks like, all these actresses. They're not showing up on my Facebook list all of a sudden. You know, Facebook was meant to be interactive, right? Would you see that little milling machine? Wait do you see the end of it. It's cutting apart. I mean, and all that is true. You got to know what to do if you're an engineer. See all that fixturing list and shit. It takes somebody skilled enough to drive that thing. What's a paradigm? Look, Harris. Somebody thought I was her husband. And you don't think it matters. What matters are those people sitting on that little immigration thing. You know, here's all the accolades, which is direct tribute to whoever helped me do that. It doesn't have the complete list of names. It's just a small bunch, but I originated it, narrated it, and came up with the whole scheme. Yeah, because one dude's name is Judd. The other dude's McLean. He was an AWACS dude out of the Navy. The other dude's name is Jones, Dr. Albert Jones. The other dude is Hagedorn. And the other one is Sweet Leon, which is just when you say Sweet Leon, you're going to say there's NIST 20899. You know how big that thing is? I'm telling you, they had everything there. One girl, her whole job was to ride around and smoke weed. Her whole job for that facility was to chase the geese and ride around and smoke weed. You don't think I tried to have sex with that girl? Of course I did. You still got her phone number? No. But she was a big Ozzy Osbourne fan.
Hey, I'm Dave. Welcome to my shop.
Yeah, here's Mike. Here's Dave.